All right, bro, what's going on YouTube? Today we got Aaron the Plumber details getting shot in the face, breaks down viral fights, him kissing a trans woman, and Zeus tricks, man. But look, everything I said in this video is for educational purpose only and entertainment purpose only. Go subscribe to my YouTube, bro. Hit that sub button, hit that like button, comment, bro. And tell me what you want to see next, man. With that being said, I ain't even finna waste y'all time, bro. Let's go and watch this shit together.
Same way, you supposed to be on the same type of time. I'm a homosexual. If anybody's tripping with me, it is what it is. I gotta line up my face. But it wasn't none of that. It was on some behind the dark type.
Real life.
Real life street star.
When it comes to, like you said, a woman, hitting a man is disrespectful.
For sure.
But you had a situation which, Transformer.
Yeah.
Did you knew what you was getting into?
Interview was stupid. Hit him like, Transformer, like, your stupid ass on my face,
For sure.
Just say it, man.
You had a situation which, Transformer.
Yeah.
Did you knew what you was getting into when the T and the LGBT came at you like ready to swing? Like,
Okay, so I'm gonna say this, right? On the film, on Zeus, right? The bus ride was like 2-3 hours long.
oh damn.
It was so long. They edited it and made it seem like it was a short bus ride on Mamas. Wasn't no short bus ride. That shit was long. You feel me? And if you pay attention, go to episode 1. You see when I'm on the bus, when the say I'm a man or whatever, I'm not paying attention. I'm not even looking over there. I'm not nothing. So look, peep game, bro. I got shot in my face. Oh God, look at my nose, bruh. One of my nostrils is bigger than the other one. Why? Because I got popped in the face with a 40 slug. You know what I'm saying? The bullet hit my nose. Nigga, I had surgery on my nose. That motherfucker knocked my whole nostril off. Went in by the grace. God is good, bro. I didn't lose no teeth. Motherfucker, bullet traveled through my nose and got stuck in my ear and f***ed up my hearing. You know what I'm saying? So my hearing in this ear is about like a 70%.
So how did you get your nose back? That motherfucker just grew back.
You know what I'm saying? Throughout majority of the day, my shit be ringing. So a nigga didn't even hear everything that was said, bruh. You know what I'm saying? On my mama, bruh. I did 5 calendars in prison. That's nothing to glorify. Bro, there was never dead homies. Free Spody Face. Spody Face, nigga, the shit that I did in prison was legendary. Stood on business. California, bruh. We in Arizona and other backyards trying to get on us. I stood tall. I held that shit down on my mama. One of the main line pushers behind this shit, you feel me? And that ain't nothing to glorify, Brodesky, you know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to glorify no bigotry whatsoever.
Yeah. But you got to speak to it. So when you did get in the altercation with the trans,
Yeah.
did you automatically know that there was going to be a round 2, or you thought like, hey, a man shouldn't? Because she started talking deep like, what's up? And I'm like, oh, hold on, wait a minute.
Okay, so peep game, how Zeus do you is, right?
Right.
See how Brodesky sitting right here, right? They gonna pull up on me. They gonna say, hey, Aaron, we're gonna film a scene. We need you to go in the living room. You're gonna sit on the couch and you're just gonna have a simple conversation. It's not gonna be nothing violent. So I'm going in there with the expectations of, okay, we're gonna have a conversation and that's what it is. But they go up to Brodesky and they tell him, hey, bro, Aaron's activated. He's pissed off. So when he comes in the room, he's coming out guns blazing. He's gonna get on you.
Damn.
So you like this, oh, you know what I'm saying? This nigga's coming. I gotta get on his ass. Those are your expectations. But I'm coming in oblivious to what's going on. I'm like, well, what the?
You look oblivious.
Yeah, like where's this energy coming from? So that's how it went down, bruh. They told me to go in there. Originally, I wanted to squabble, bruh. I ain't even for the line. I wanted to squabble, bruh, for putting the mints in my mouth. I felt like you played with my sexuality because you didn't identify yourself from the beginning as soon as you got on the bus. Right. I wouldn't have been trolling you because I was trolling, trying to be funny, bring ratings to the I wouldn't have did none of that. As soon as you said you was a man, I'll sock you in your mouth. For even joking with me. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? I don't know you. Why are you joking with me? Nigga, I'm not a jokester. Yeah. Even though nigga call me a comedian or whatever. When I'm out in society, ain't no jokes being played. No. So you joking, nigga, on my mama, nigga, crack your head.
Did you get a lot of backlash from the community, the LGBT community for that?
I ain't gonna cap. They supported that. They said that Bria was out of pocket. You feel me? Because you was playing with my sexuality, and then you was talking about some. I can't remember the exact words, but like, "What's up, girl?" or whatever the you said. You feel me? They backed me up. Yeah. They backed my play. They was like, "Hey, Bria, you out of pocket because you shouldn't have been getting that bread like that. So whatever you had coming is what you had coming."
Right.
No, right.
And then the last fight, I think that you had when you tried to get that old boy, you just knocked him out. You remember you tried to go and you just knocked him out. You remember you were trying to. I don't know. You were trying to do that.
Yeah, you ran through somebody.
You ran through somebody and you just fell on. You just knocked him out. Was that on purpose? When you,
Who?
I forgot.
Deshae Frost in
Yeah.
the boxing ring?
No. When the last fight that you had when what's the
With
guy
the porn
that,
star?
Yeah, no, the one that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the porn star.
Yeah.
You
The-
went through somebody to get to him. Like
Yeah.
you circled around.
And then
circled
you knocked
around.
him out the
I think
way.
he went outside and came back in. Like,
Nah, I ain't gonna cap. I didn't knock bro out. I didn't knock him out. You feel me? When we squabbled, look, bro. When we squabbled, bro caught me with a good punch and he dropped me and split my
No,
open.
I'm talking about he was the transformer was in the way, and you and you knocked him out the way to get
Oh,
to him.
yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
I remember you probably
Okay,
said,
yeah, no, I thought you was talking about.
See, nigga been in too many. Nigga been in so many fights. He don't even know what the fuck they at talking about. Cause it's a sign. Your ass need to go on be in the UFC, nigga.
So, I'm gonna address both. So, I'm gonna say this respectfully. You feel me? Don't be respectful to the community. When Bria tried to engage in a fisticuff with me, you know what I'm saying? I put him on her in a real way. Zeus edited the film, bro. When I was hitting Bria on my mama, the room was echoing. I was how the room. They was like, "Oh my God."
Yeah, you know that shit. On God, yeah, you could tell, fool.
I swear, bro, on everything I love. God strike me dead right now if I'm lying. The security guards was like, "Oh my God, you was hitting hard." Had that eye bleeding.
Yeah, nigga,
you seen how that eye was?
up, yeah.
Nigga, the eye was bleeding. Nigga, I was just getting warmed up. Then was just some bump real quick to show you, you know what I'm saying, what type of time it is. Yeah. That ain't nothing to glorify or nothing. But Bria, I felt like Bria was playing with my sexuality because when I first got on the bus and I was trolling you and I'm sitting like this, making fun of you, you should have been like off top. You know I'm a man, right?
Come on, yeah.
You feel me?
Speak on that again, because that's
You
too
know
many.
right? Identify your sexuality. Right. I wasn't paying attention. When you say you did identify yourself at a later point in time, but you supposed to let that be known off the dribble. Like if it's gang banging, right? Soon as you hit the yard, hey nigga, I'm a Crip. I'm from Woothy woo. Where my enemies at? Same way, you supposed to be on the same type of time. I'm a homosexual. If anybody's tripping with me, it is what it is. I gotta line up my face. But it wasn't none of that. It was on some behind the dark type. You feel me?
You know, I feel like you was the only person actually being your genuine self on the show, really trying to, like you said, you was trying to keep your purity show her. Why do you think that's so unappreciated nowadays? Like a man trying to actually be genuine to a woman, be honest.
That is a good question, bro. That was probably the best question I got asked all night, bro, respectfully. Why? I don't know, bro. Like nowadays women are weird. Bro, I have so many women that will beg and die for a chance with me, and I provide them with that opportunity, and they do some weird at the end of the day. They do some weird, so I don't know what it is, bro. I can't answer that question.
Weird.
When I say weird, is for instance, right? Like the last, I'm gonna call her a bitch, because it's a big difference between a and a woman. You know what I'm saying? The last I was with, bro, I was solid. I wasn't no other women. I can have so many women on my mama, bro. If I want to get on Instagram right now, I want a 10-something tonight. They gonna have a 10-something. But under the impression that he's with a wholesome woman, a solid woman, so invest his time, his energy, not too much money. You feel me? A little bit of some kibbles to a real one to see if
What you mean by kibbles? A couple thousand, a couple K's, nigga?
we have is gonna come to fruition. All our aspirations is it gonna come to fruition. If not, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna sidestep you, baby. I'm gonna get jiggy. I'm gonna get on. You feel me? So that's my thing too, bro. I come from a broken home, like I said. Pops is some ism. Pops was some in the streets, really. If you're in Stockton, California, bro, you know my dad on mama's. You know that Pops was activated. You feel me? And I just wanted a family, bro. I come from a broken home, and that be my thing too. You know what I'm saying? It's something I gotta be mindful of. Is women sell that dream of family. We're gonna be a family. I'm not gonna nobody. I'm gonna have a baby by you. I'm gonna do, and that don't exist, bro. I ain't gonna say it don't exist, but it's just the bitches, not the women that I invest into. They don't reciprocate the same energy that I'm putting out. So when you're more invested than a woman, you know, it's gonna be calamity. Right. Nothing good is gonna come up out of it, bro. Value yourself. Everything on earth was created to be subservient to man. The nature serves us, the women serve us, mankind serves us, the universe serves us. Everything serves us. I ain't finna.
I ain't gonna lie, don't get on her with no toxic masculinity type shit, bro. We can do the same thing with women, but he do got a point though, cause value thyself. You gotta value yourself, man, for real.
Serve you, bro. Swerve on her, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So what about polygamy?
So honestly, if you look in the book of Moses, I mean not the book of Moses, but if you the prophet Moses and all these prophets, they have 500 concubines. They have multiple, bro, the flesh is never satisfied. Right. Never. Bro, I could get the and I could get the woman in here, and they both suck you good, how you never had it before, and you're still not gonna be satisfied. Right. You're still not. You're still gonna be outside.
Probably because you don't love her ad guy. Duh.
For a better, nigga, I could get you the best, nigga, no Diddy. Yeah. Find the with the best head in the world. She come top you off. Still gonna be out there looking for better. Even though you may never find it, you know what I'm saying? Still finna be searching high and low with a telescope, man. You know what I'm saying? The flesh is never satisfied, bruh. Instant gratification, you know what I'm saying? Find a wholesome woman that can stimulate your mental, that can stimulate your spiritual, and that can stimulate your financial. And that got it. A nigga that, we ain't tripping off the financial, but it's just the simple fact that you're willing to invest. Because women care about what they spend money on. You feel me? Women value their makeup. They value the manicures, the pedicures, the food, the whatever the you know what I'm saying? In a real way, bruh. Make her value you too.
Do you feel like the woman has to like you more in order
100,000%.
in order for it to work?
Does she have to like me more?
Yes.
That's a good question, but that's key. I don't think that nowadays a woman is gonna like me more than I like her. You feel me? Because a woman won't with a broke, but a broke will with a broke. I mean, a rich will with a broke that has nothing whatsoever. Because what you have, it doesn't matter to me. It doesn't stimulate me. It doesn't motivate me in a real way. What motivates is having a good woman. A woman can possess the attributes. It ain't even about how much money you can make. It's just how you make it feel, right? I read this book, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, right?
Yeah.
And in the book, they say that a woman's love can drive a man to the altitude of a genius, right? I'm a firm believer of that, bruh, because it done been times, right? For instance, I'm doing plumbing. I'm only making $14 an hour, right? I'm making $14 an hour, bro. I'm short on my bills. I'm fresh out the pen. I'm short on my bills. I got a they're ready to leave me because she got that's in her DMs, that got business, that got all this, and I'm not having it.
Yeah.
But just off the simple fact of me knowing that, bro, if I don't crank it up another notch, my bitch is gonna leave me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm taking on plumbing jobs. Do you know how to install a water heater? Yeah. I ain't never installed a water heater in my life. Never. But I'm lying. Yeah. You don't give me 500 to do it? And I YouTube this 2-3 times. Okay, that's how and installed that.
Come on now.
Now, just off the simple fact, man, now I got my. Now I can install another water heater. Her love. I don't want to lose that love. I don't have moms. Can I go home? Mom, I love you. None of that. None of that. I got my
Come
at
on.
the end of the day, bro. So I need to put out that energy to keep my man.
And it was
Nah, for real though. He ain't lying about this shit though. I ain't gonna lie. Peace, man.